Hello and welcome back to App for You. In this particular video we are going to discuss a new problem from Aries, and the problem is basically we have to check whether it is possible to survive on an island or not. A very interesting problem. It's just like a story. A little bit of mathematical intuition is enough to solve this particular problem. There is no hard and fast rule here. Let us start understanding the problem. So the problem says that we have Ishika who has got stuck on an island, right? So this lady has basically got stuck in an island, and there is only one shop in the island. So Ishika has got stuck on an island. There is only one shop on this island, and it is open on all days of the week except for Sunday. So there is a shop on the island. It is open on all days of the week except for Sunday. So as usual, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it is open only for 6 days. It is not open for Sunday, so it is closed on Sunday. Now, so basically Ishika is stuck on an island. You have only one shop, and it is open on all days except Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's it. So 6 days in a week the shop is opened. What is the constraint given? The constraint given are that n is equal to the maximum unit of food you can buy each day. So there is a limit of the amount of food that you can buy on each day. That is basically given by the value of n. So value of n denotes what quantity of food you can purchase from that shop, from that one shop on the island on each day. The value of s indicates the number of days basically you are required to survive. Okay, how many days you have to survive basically on the island. That is the value of s. And m indicates what amount of food you consume per day, what unit of food is required for each day to survive. Getting the point? So there are three important constraints given: n, s and m. So n is basically the maximum unit of food you can buy each day from the shop, from the only shop. S indicates the number of days you are required to survive, and m indicates the unit of food required each day to survive. Given these constraints, you have to say whether she can survive or not. And one more important information: they have just said that assume that it's Monday. So assume that currently it's Monday and she need to survive for the next s days. As you said, s is the number of days you are required to survive. So suppose it is Monday today and she has to basically survive for the next s days. This is s, not 5. Okay, this is s. So given today is Monday, can she survive the next s days given the constraints? We have to decide it. So find the minimum number of days on which you need to buy food from the shop so that she can survive the next s days, or determine if it is not possible to survive. Okay, so if it is not possible to survive, directly return -1. If it is possible to survive, then determine how many days she actually has to visit the shop. Okay, so how many days you need to buy the food from the shop. So basically consider this example: s is equal to 10, n is equal to 16, m is equal to 2. What does it indicate? It indicates that total, as they said, s is nothing but number of days you are required to survive. So it is required that she has to survive for 10 days, and in one day she can purchase 16 units of food, and in each day she consumes 2 units of food. Okay, so this is the consumption on a particular day. On every day she has to consume at means 2 units. She has to consume 2 units to survive. Okay, so 2 units will be considered per day consumption, and in one day maximum she can buy 16 units of food, and she has to survive for 10 days. So what do you think? How many times she has to visit the shop? So basically, if you can see, initially she has no food with her. So what will she do? She will basically, she has to live for 10 days, right? So for 10 days she has to live, and per day she requires 2 units of food. So 10 into 2 is equal to 20 units of food she requires to survive for 10 days, and in one day she can purchase 16 units of food. So if you take the ceiling of this, you will get 2, which means 2 days she has to visit the shop. First day she will buy 16, and the next day she will buy remaining 4. Got it? So I hope you got the point. That minimum means actually she has to visit minimum 2 days to ensure that she survives on the island. Done. Now there is another possibilities we have to keep in mind. What are the possibilities? The possibilities are, suppose right, as I said, she right now has no food. She has to go to the shop. And now suppose if there's a constraint that she can buy only 1 unit of food from the shop that day, but it is given that she has to use 2 units of food to survive. So we can see that the amount she can purchase on a specific day, if it is less than the minimum amount she required to survive on that day, then basically she will die. She will not be able to survive. So given this, we are going to prepare our conditions. What is the condition? The very first case states that if the value of n, that is the minimum amount I can purchase from the shop, maximum amount that I can purchase from the shop, if it is itself is less than the value of m, the amount of unit or the unit of food I require each day, at least it should be equal to that, right? But if the amount of food that I can buy is less than my minimum requirement of per day, I will definitely die. Like I said here, if she buys only 1 unit of food and I know that I need 2 units of food to survive, and she is buying only 1 unit of food per day, then she is definitely going to die. So if this is the case, n is less than m, definitely return -1, which means dead. She will not be able to survive. And one more condition, what should be that? Else if you see, so today is Monday, right? Today is Monday, as they have said, today is Monday. Now we know that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday will be closed, right? So these 6 days, the food in these 6 days should be enough to help her live these 7 days. Getting the point? So how much food can she purchase in 6 days? 6 into the maximum value of food that she can purchase each day is n, right? So this 6 into n should be, if this 6 into n is basically less than the amount of food she requires to survive the whole week is 7 into m, right? So in considering one particular week, she can buy only in 6 days. So in 6 days, what amount of food can she purchase? 6 into n, because n is a daily quota that she can purchase maximum. So 6 into n, this food should basically be sufficient to help her live the whole week. 7 into m, because the Sunday shop is closed, so I can buy only in 6 days. So 6 into n, if I found that this value is less than 7 into m, it indicates that I will not be able to survive. She will not be able to survive, right? Because she has to have some food in stock, because on Sunday it will be closed. But if she finds that in the 6 days she is not able to gather enough amount of food, then obviously she is going to die, right? This will be one condition. So what is the condition? Else if I find that 6 into n, that is the daily amount of food I can purchase maximum, is less than the whole week consumption, then definitely she is going to die. And also one more condition, 6 into n less than 7 into m, and if it is asked that she has to live for more than 7 days, and if s is greater than equal to 7, if this is the condition, if 6 into n is less than 7 into m and s is found to be greater than equal to 7, that means she has to live for at least 7 days. Now what is the problem? 6 into n is less than 7 into m. What it indicates? It indicates that, you see, this food is not sufficient for a week and she wants to live more than a week. Okay, that is not possible, because this food itself, you can say 6 into n is found to be less than 7 into m, then definitely it is going to be less than 8 into m, it is going to be less than 9 into m, right? And hence she is going to die whenever s value is going to be greater than equal to 7. Got the point? That is why in this case also I am going to return -1. Return -1. Otherwise, no problem, she can live. And how much quantity of food she requires, I'll be doing return seal. Remember, I'll be writing float here. Remember the formula that we calculated initially, s into m, right? S into m will give you total amount of food you require to survive, and divide by n. That is what I'm going to write here. I'll be writing s into m divide by n. That's it. So now we are going to compile it. So this problem was really very interesting. Okay, and okay, I think we are missing something. Seal float s into m cross n. Okay, so this should basically, assuming this is not here, let us see. it should work fine now. So yes, you can see 10, 20, 30, it is not enough to survive, right? Because there is a condition. This is S, this is N, this is M, and maximum food you can purchase in one day is 20 units. Maximum food you require in one day is minimum food is 30 units. So you can buy only 20 units, but in one day you require 30 units. Definitely you are going to die. -1, right? So yes, that's all from this particular video. I hope this video was helpful, right, and intuitive. It's very strange that the the participation in this particular problem is very less, only 1641 submission, but you can see that it was very short problem, very small problem, but it had a very good intuition, right? So I hope it was helpful. So please like, share and subscribe, and in case of any doubt, please feel free to put it out in the comment section. Thank you.